Hello, everybody. Hang on a minute. I just can't do that music right now. Um, just got back from the hospital. Just had to have a biopsy done on one of his lungs today, and there were some complications. Um, the anesthesia that they gave him, which he preferred to be knocked out completely, but they wouldn't allow it. So the anesthesia or whatever that they gave him, it caused his blood pressure to drop to a dangerously low level. So they had to undo it. They had to counteract it with another drug. And he's okay now. They're keeping him overnight. And I had to, drive back home by myself. But that's no big deal. I just GPSed it because when in doubt, GPS it the way I look at things. He's okay. They had to put a tube in his chest because the biopsy caused one of his lungs to collapse. And he explained to the doctor that did the procedure, that did the biopsy and everything, that he knows that a procedure like that can cause a lung to collapse. And well, it did. I've got my earbuds in my ear right now, in my ears. I'm trying to listen to my weight loss stuff, and it's a weight loss subliminal suggestion. And I'm hoping that nobody comes and bothers me today because I just want to be left alone. Meaning I don't want no one knocking on the door, or I don't want anybody visiting. I'm just not up for it today. And I'm going to have to go back and get Chris tomorrow whenever they release him. And I'm not looking forward to that because getting into that place is not easy. And I wish they would have just let him come home today, but they wouldn't. And I had no control over whether they kept him or not. I don't have any say in that. I don't have any say in that. But hopefully tomorrow when I go get him, it'll be just having to drive up to the front door of the building that he's in and pick him up and then be on our way. As a matter of fact, he might even just, say, you want me to drive? In which case I'll just get out of the car and go ahead. Because he knows how to navigate the place better than me. He's done it more than I have. I had to GPS my way home today because I just didn't want to try and remember, turn right here, turn left there, go down this way, do that, do this, do that. And I just didn't want to be bothered with that. So I said, you know what, I'm just going to GPS it. So I waited until I got out of the parking garage and I GPSed it. It took me 315 south, to Fifth Avenue and so on and so on. But Chris he doesn't like driving freeways, but they don't bother me. But I have a strange occurrence that seems to be happening to me here a little more often than I like, and I don't know what's causing it. I don't know what's going on, if it's just a pulled muscle or what. But just walking from the parking garage into the building today to getting to his appointment, which meant we had to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and pretty much be out the door by about 6:30 to get him up there at 7:30. And then they didn't even call him back for his procedure until like sometime after 10. So I got to sit with him in pre-op until they took him to get the procedure done. Then I had to go sit out in the lobby and wait until the pager went off that they give you, to let you know that your loved one's done with their procedure. You can come back and get them or whatever. So my tummy was grumbling by about that time, so I decided to go ahead and get me something to eat, and was genuinely hoping that when they did page me and let me know that he was done, that I would be just going up to get him, and then we would both be coming home. And that didn't happen, so but I got myself a chef salad, ate roughly about half of it, gave the other half to him because I knew he was starving because he wasn't allowed to eat anything before the procedure. So I'm the only one that was allowed to have breakfast this morning. I had 2 breakfast burritos, but 2 hours later, usually roundabout, is when I start getting hungry again. But I've been trying to listen to my, weight loss subliminal every day, at least once a day. I know, Bella, you went out, baby. I'm sorry. Mommy can't let you out, and you know why. Um, and so come 6 o'clock tonight, I've been up 12 hours. And it's after 4 already, 4 p.m., so I'm pretty wiped out. Um, I talked to Brooke for a minute or two at the hospital before I decided to head home. I think it was like a little after 2 p.m. because I wanted to be rush hour. Didn't want to get stuck in rush hour traffic. So I went ahead and came home, and here in a little bit, I'm going to be taking my shower. I'm going to be getting me some kind of dinner and just take it easy for the rest of the night and wait for the phone calls from him because I'm sure that he'll make at least a couple to let me know, how things are going and how he's doing. So I apologize that my hair is so dirty, but I didn't have time to take my shower this morning, so I just threw my blonde wig on over top of my hair. Ooh. And I'm so tired. That's why I'm yawning so much. I did some house sitting for a friend over the weekend, Al, and here in the next day or so, I need to get her key back because she had to give me her key so I could get into her place. And she lives here in the same building as me. Um, Her cat's about to have kittens. But she says that she's got some people that's just waiting for them to be born and weaned from their mother because she's already got some people that want them. So hopefully it's enough people that will be able to get, or rather, she'll be able to get good homes for however many kittens Milo ends up having this time around. Milo is the name of the cat. She's the mother of another neighbor's cat in this same building that I live in. And she's a lovable, cat, Milo. She's definitely a cuddler. And my neighbor that ended up with her in the building was very happy, and they seem to be, her and Milo seem to be getting along pretty good, so I'm glad. Me, on the other hand, I'm just trying to still prepare myself for when they get the news back about the biopsy. Um, Letting us know if Chris has cancer or not, because they found spots on both of his lungs. So I'm trying to prepare myself for possibility that it might not be good news, and they may say that he does. And it's very stressful. I think this thing just shut off. I hope. It's only there's two 30-minute sessions on here. On my little MP3 player. And as tired as I am right now, I'm debating on whether or not I want to lay down and take any kind of a nap. Because here in about an hour or so, I'm going to have to give cats their treats because Chris isn't here to do it. Not that, I mean, most of the time he is the one that does it, so I never think about it. I let him do it. They're used to him doing it, but in a situation like today and whatever, with him not being allowed to come home with me, I'll have to give them their treats, and I'm waiting until about 5. I know some probably think it gross for me to clean out my ears, but well, I don't know what to tell you because I'm not going to stop being me. I'm not trying to be gross, but a lot of like soap and stuff ends up getting stuck in the creases in this part of the ear. So I try to check it often to make sure that it's not got a bunch caked on there again. I just, Bella, quit. I don't have the energy to even text Brooke right now and let her know that I'm live streaming, because then I would feel like it would be really difficult for me to, I don't know how long I'm going to be able to do this live stream, because That's Bella whining because he wants outside, but because of some unappreciated threats that a neighbor across the hall, Matt, has made, he's lied and told strangers that Bella was a stray and he was looking for a home for him. And that's an outright lie because Bella's our cat and he dang well knows it. And we don't appreciate him lying and saying that Bella's a stray and trying to give him away when he has no right to. So we can't let him hang out in the hallway anymore, even though Mr. Conte, the landlord, said it was okay and it didn't bother him because Bella don't bother anybody. He's not a bad cat. But Matt saying what he did, we can't let him outside. We're afraid to even let Bella outside because we're afraid if we do, he might disappear. So now he's being forced to stay inside, and I know that's making him miserable. Probably about as miserable as it's making us because we have to make him stay inside. This is more or less just a recap of, kind of not a recap. Well, it's up to date. This is the most current stuff going on kind of thing. Some good, some kind of scary. And if I wasn't so tired, I would try to make this live stream more interesting and fun, and maybe do 3 more of my nature cards and do tarot card from each of the decks that I was doing them from before I stopped, which was the Halloween deck, the self-love deck, and I think the angel deck or something like that. I haven't done those in a while. I still haven't gotten the rest of this living room done. Every time I turn around and I get an idea, especially on a weekend, to do the living room and continue cleaning it up and the way I wanted to, and moving stuff around the way I wanted to, and getting rid of a lot of stuff because Mom's going to have a yard sale this spring. And when she does, I'm probably going to have a decent amount of stuff to contribute to it. And then I'll just, as far as how I get my money for it, I don't know. I would have to work that out with Mom or whatever. But if me and Chris ended up, I would have to mark, basically, I would have to make a catalog of sorts and write down the stuff that was mine, that I'm contributing to the yard sale, how much I charged for each piece. And yes, this is a different unicorn. This one I decided to name Fifi. She's real pretty in like a light pink color. And my friend Faith gave her to me, and Harold's moved out of the building, so the only way we're going to get to see him now is through visitations whenever he decides to come back here to the building so we can see him. I don't know if they've gotten anybody moved in downstairs yet or not. And that's like the furthest thing from my mind right now, but as tired as I am, I think I'm just going to go ahead and stop this live stream and go lay down and get some sleep, get a couple of hours nap or something, and then wake up, and hopefully I'll feel better, get myself something to eat, get my shower, all that happy horse hockey. And then maybe I'll do another live stream later. So I guess we'll just have to see. So bear with me, my subs, because I'm just really going through a lot right now, and it's really got me wiped out. It's not a fun time for me right now because there's too many weird things going on, too many uncertainties. We still don't have the house. We don't know what's going to come of that. I don't know how long they're going to keep him there, if they're going to release him early. Early afternoon would work best for me, like after maybe 10 or 11 in the morning, but I'll just have to say, well, give me a minute to get dressed and get woke up and get a quick breakfast to eat, like a bite of breakfast, bowl of cereal or something, and then go up there to get him. So bear with me, guys. I'm a mess right now, and I need some rest. So peace, blessed be, and I will see you guys next live stream. So be it.